Hey guys, it's Matt with SCNS Live, and right now I'm with superhero photographer Joe Uribe. How you doing, man?
Doing good, doing great.
All right, so I haven't heard this before, a superhero photographer. So what does that mean exactly?
Well, it's more of a cosplay photographer. I am a professional photographer and been for a very long time now, and I finally decided to take the essence of what I do and apply it to all these great costumes that cosplayers are producing out there. Just give them a higher level, high quality, a little bit of Photoshop involved, version of what they've done and try and enhance their costumes just to make them look all around fantastic.
Wow, that's really cool. So do people call you now, or do you just call them and say, hey, you know what, you look great? Do you go to like cons or anything like that?
I just recently did a little stint as the official cosplay photographer of Dallas Comic-Con Fan Days. That was a great turnout, thanks to all those that did show up. And what mainly happens now is I do get calls from people that want to get their costumes photographed, kind of memorialize all the work they put into it. And occasionally, if there is something fantastic out there that I just gotta have, then I'll make a call out there and try and get that photographed.
So what got you started in all this? Is it just you're a big comic book fan, or just like cosplay?
Kind of a little bit of everything. I'm a nerd from way back when. Back in the early days, my first comic book I ever bought was actually The Wedding of Spider-Man. And then my second comic book was the Amazing Spider-Man 298, the first McFarlane. And so I've been hooked ever since. Been collecting for a long time. And actually worked for a company called Master Replicas a handful of years ago. And that kind of really got me into the convention scene, and I got a chance to see all of the costumes that were out there. And once I finally went back into photography full time, I decided I had to apply my knowledge to what they were doing, and the idea was born.
That's incredible. So we actually have some photos
Yes,
that
we
we're
do.
going to show you. So let's check that out right now.
Look at that.
All right.
So this one is actually cosplayer Jessie Thaxton. She has a Rachel Summers costume.
Oh wow.
And this is the initial shot. There's a little pre-editing on here. The secret to this is she's actually jumping on a trampoline to get this look with the clothes flowing, the hair flowing. So this is the initial shot.
That's incredible. I mean, I honestly thought that she was actually suspended in air or something, but wow, you caught her doing a trampoline.
Yeah, a little bit of timing involved in that. The next one we see is the initial color toning. We want to balance skin tones. We want to kind of give it more of a edgy look to kind of give it that feel. And as you also notice, there is a very, very thin glow outline that has begun to form here. You can see it most noticeably at her boot.
Yeah.
To kind of give the enhanced glow effect. And the next shot we begin to build. Multiple different layers of fire. We want them initially to flow around the body to make it look as realistic as possible. And as we progress, it's just more building, working on the flames, trying to give it that realistic look. We slowly build and build.
Wow. Yeah, I can start to see the phoenix now.
Yes, and build till we come out to the final product, and then a little stamping of the logo.
Of course.
And we create the final Phoenix image. Overall, I want to say that's probably about 70 different layers of fire, including all the detail, getting the eyes to glow, just adding all the little enhancements that go along with it. So that's, in a nutshell, that was about 30 hours of work.
Oh my
we just
gosh.
explained in about 15 seconds.
Jeez.
But so that's kind of an idea of some of the stuff. Now, this is the extreme. A lot of cases, the images are subtle. They actually just enhance slightly, maybe subtle hints of shadows around the eyes, or a little bit of glow here and there. So it can go from the extreme of the Phoenix, or it can go to just something as subtle as going to the website and you can see some very just dramatic lighting.
And you're not going to find this at most other cosplay photographers. I mean, 30 hours of work, that's amazing, and you definitely get your bang for your buck.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not so much about the hours involved as it is the passion for doing it. I mean, I want to create the coolest thing out there. I want to try and make the effects and make the visuals look as realistic as possible, so we can actually kind of visualize what someone would really look like if they were a superhero.
That's really amazing. And this is just your happy hobby at the moment, correct? I mean, you're a full-time photographer. outside of here.
Yes, I do. I am a full-time photographer. I do. I have a real estate and architectural photography business. I shoot product and food photography, just about everything under the sun. So in a way, this is kind of a hobby, but yet still it is a business. Really, truly, my one hobby in photography is actually photographing lightning. So that's my my one hobby that I have. So when I'm not professionally shooting, I'm mildly professionally shooting. And then as a hobby, I go ahead and shoot as well.
So you're a regular storm chaser then, right?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. I prefer them to come to me.
I see. All right. Well, it looks like we do have one coming, so I'll let you get your camera equipment out so you can start getting ready for that. But
sounds good.
Thank you so much, Joe, for talking with us. And the website again, can you say that?
Is superherophotos.com. And you can also check out the Facebook page at facebook.com/superhero cosplay.
All right. Well, check it out. Seriously, put in the money for him because you're going to get a great quality photo.